Wilcox, and I'm a transformational mindset and success coach. I am changing the global conversation on emotional health and self-love. Not only is it my passion, it is my business, and I have found a very cool way of marrying the two together and deliver an entire empire built on wisdom sharing. I would really seriously encourage you to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that I can just take it off your plate and I can save you the step of Googling these videos. I can just deliver a fresh video to you every single week, and it would be my pleasure to do so. So like and subscribe and let me help you. Without even asking, let me help you. Today, we're doing something else that maybe you didn't even know you needed help with, but you've been thinking like, oh, I really wish I had a solution for this. If you are watching this, please take it as a sign that you are in exactly the right place at exactly the right time, and perhaps, just maybe, this message is meant just for you. I'm going to share with you today, probably should have told you this a few minutes ago, today I'm going to share with you one of my best coaching tools from my NLP coaching practice, master level, ninja skills, just saying, on how to release stress and anxiety via EFT tapping. This is one of my favorite rituals. I share it with all of my private clients, all of my mentorship clients. I share it with everybody I know because even my children, because it's such a powerful way of just easing the tension and easing the anxiety. If you have anxiety, your feelings are just feedback, and that feedback is always providing incredibly valuable insights as to what still needs to be healed. There is a much deeper way that we can explore that together. If you go to leissewilcox.com, you can read a little bit about how we work together, and I can help you with that. But sometimes, even as we're doing the work and we're on this like wild ride that we call the human experience of life, and we're doing the work and we're working on ourselves and we're really being intentional about living a meaningful life and creating something that feels good with purpose, we still are having feelings. And as we're feeling those feelings, sometimes they still keep us up at night. And sometimes we still need a way of calming ourselves down that's a little bit faster than a 6-month mentorship program if you are picking up what I'm putting down. And for you, my darling, I'm going to share this EFT tapping video with you. It takes about 5 minutes. You can do it anywhere. You can do it in your car before a meeting. You can do it, let's be real, at your dining table before a Zoom meeting. If you have a difficult conversation, this is an excellent tool. If you're really just feeling the stress from reading the news, 2020, are we kidding? This is an excellent tool just to pop in your tool belt of mindset tips, tricks, and techniques that will serve you well almost no matter what. So we're going to start, without further ado, by just rubbing your hands together like you're washing to get into surgery. Just feel that energy warming up, feeling so good, that like instant warmth. And then take your hands and these little fleshy parts right here, just karate chop them. As hard as you want, it can be pretty firm. Just give them a good old karate chop and switch directions. And let's say, I don't know, for me, I've been feeling, to be really honest with you, I've been feeling some overwhelm today. So let's tap to help release this feeling of overwhelm, knowing that you can release just about anything. And I'm also going to show you in a later video how you can use this as a trick, not as a trick, as it's not a party trick, as like an actual healing modality to tap into a feeling of abundance, to really create a center point of being calm and grounded, to attract deeper, juicier love, more abundance, all the things. But for today, because it's that kind of day and it's that kind of week and that kind of a year, we're going to use this to tap, just to feel out of overwhelm. So we got this tapping going. Now I want you just to take these beautiful little fingertips in your freshly washed hair. And I'm going to ask you to start tapping just on the top of your head. Now you can make this script your own, but for now, just follow along with me. So we're just tapping right here. Even though I'm having these feelings of overwhelm, this is a great time for you to go ahead and repeat that, okay? Actually, everything I say, just go ahead and repeat. That's how it works. So, even though I'm having these feelings of overwhelm, I know that this feeling is temporary. I know that this feeling is temporary. I know that I am a bright and capable person. I know that I'm a bright and capable person. And I know that I am already taking inspired action to make this life my own. I know that I'm already taking inspired action to make this life my own. I appreciate that my feelings are just feedback and that they are giving me valuable insights as to what still needs to be healed. I appreciate that I am divinely guided and supported. I am divinely guided and supported. And I know that this too has a solution. This is kind of a weird one. You gotta cross your arms and tap like underneath your armpits. I know that this too has a solution. It's like an instant calming mechanism. Now, what I probably should have done at the beginning of this is have you kind of rate or score your feelings out of 10. So like, let's say for me, working with Overwhelm right now, if I were to give, before we did this technique, if I were to have rated or ranked my feelings of overwhelm on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like, oh, everything is and 1 being like, life's a big bowl of strawberries, I would have put myself probably around a 7. So now, after having done that technique, I'm already down at, I think it feels like a 4, but I want to bring it down even more so that when I'm finished this video, I can go and be present with my children without feeling close to losing my cool. Keeping it real, just saying. So do it again. You can assess that for yourself too. Just scale it, score it out of 10, and then feel how you feel now. And we'll do it again. This is exciting. All right. And yes, I'm gonna change the script because you really do whatever comes up and feels good for you. Basically, you start with the problem, you end with a solution. It is that simple, it is that complicated. So, even though I have these feelings of overwhelm, I know that this feeling is temporary. I appreciate this is just a moment in time, and that I am always mindfully doing the best that I can with what I have. I love myself enough to give myself some grace. I love myself enough to practice self-compassion. I love myself enough to appreciate this is what it is, and I am safe and loved. Whew, 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 that felt so good. Oh, if you ever read my best-selling book, To Call Myself Beloved, A Story of Hope, Healing, Coming Home, I end every chapter with, can you love yourself enough to blank? And it's become like such a mantra in my own life. It feels amazing, especially when you use it as like a tapping affirmation. So yeah, I would put my feelings of overwhelm at, I don't know, maybe a 2. And for me, that's cool. That's really cool. I'm able to like go back and, I don't know, make lunch or play shuffleboard with my kids, and like I would feel really comfortable doing that. But see how you feel. If you're not quite down, you know, in that really nice body tingling bliss zone of 0 to 3, do it again. Do it again until it brings you down. I know, not brings you down like, but like brings you down, like ratchets that anxiety or that overwhelm or that feeling of discontent till it brings it down. And again, this is not like a cure-all. Actually dealing with your feelings and doing the work, working with a private mentor, joining a group coaching program, you can check it all out at leissewilcox.com, whatever it is that works for you. That's the long-term solution. In the meantime, though, we have these little tools that we can just help support us in our own life. And that's what this is all about, right? When you like this video and you subscribe to my channel, I'm helping to support you by offering this wisdom sharing from my master level NLP coaching practice. Like, I'm here for a reason. I've combined my purpose and my passion in one delicious online business, and I'm really here to support you. This is how I can help you support yourself, by sharing these tools with you to really adopt things like tapping, to allow yourself to be present in your body no matter what is happening around you, to truly come home to yourself and live from this place, like living here first and going out into the world versus living out in the world and then coming home to yourself. It's a really beautiful gift that I'm so happy to share with you. And I'm so grateful that you're here sharing it with me. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, let me send you a fresh video every week that I know will bring joy to your life. I'm allergic to creating terrible content, so you know it's gonna be high impact. You're a queen. Adjust your crown and walk out accordingly. leissewilcox.com. for more, and I will see you next week.